7:48, and now from the G and Ursula show, which starts at 9. Here's G. Scott.
What's happening?
Another NFL rule change.
Love it.
So tell me about the kickoff here.
So the receiving team on kickoff. So when the opposing team gets ready to kick it off to the other team, the receiving team now can fair catch it and just have the ball placed. So the player would be back there. They call for a fair catch. The fair catch was signaled that, hey, they're going to be placing the ball at the 25. So instead of it being maybe a touchback or kicked off and it goes out into the back of the end zone, if it's short of that and they catch the ball, they can just wave their hand in the air and they can signal for the fair catch, and then they can move the ball up right there to the 25. Whereas before, if they were to catch it right there, it would and just kind of call a fair catch or kneel the ball right there, then what would happen is they would spot it right there. So this is an opportunity to clean the game up, have less injury. Andy
So no
Reid,
more runbacks?
You can, but if you choose not to, right? Like you can choose not to. You can. So if they kick it off and you don't fair catch it, you can run it back. Look, the NFL. This is why the NFL is king, and we all complain. A lot of people complain. Oh, this football stuff is getting soft. It's getting soft. Go down there on the field and you tell me if the NFL is soft. I can assure you that these players are not soft. I can assure you that they are bigger, stronger, and faster than ever before. Yes.
So question, why is it more dangerous to place the ball where it's caught if it's caught closer to the end zone versus 25 feet? Why is that resulting in more injuries?
Well, what's resulting in injuries is the whole kickoff thing, right? And these guys are going down and trying to block. And before they used to be able to get running starts to go down there, these are big guys going at each other for really most kickoff returns don't really amount to much anyways. Do I believe that this is the future? Meaning, like, at some point, are they going to do away with kickoffs and kickoff? Yes.
Really?
I do. I 100% do. Right now, did you guys know the average NFL career is 2.8 years? Right? There's a lot of injury, a lot of turnover. It is a very dangerous sport. You can't 1 minute care and say you care about safety and not do the things that matter. And I think the reason why the NFL is king is because they have continued, especially over the last 15 years, of really making this game different. Go look on YouTube and look at the games in the 80s and the 90s. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They allowed a lot of stuff that they don't today, which is really a good thing. Now, I know the game is 3 phases: offense, defense, and special teams. Don't want to take away the special teams. You know, there's field goal, there's punt, there's all aspects. But that specific portion of the game, the actual kickoff, I think they can do away with that.
So how does it start in the future without the kickoff?
They just drop the football in the scrimmage.
That's what I think is eventually going to happen.
Ball.
It's not there yet, right? But I do eventually think the future, maybe 5-10 years from now, it will be, all right, Dave Ross, your team's ball, place the ball at the 25, place the ball at the 25.
Just start there.
Just curious, though, how we ultimately make this a safer game, because as we know from brain injuries, from studies, that this is really inherently dangerous when you're banging your heads around. Like you said, they're big physical guys. We really can't make this 100% safe, can we?
No, you can't. But doing this helps, right? Doing this here matters step by step, and the NFL is doing a good job. There's a lot of, like baseball. I don't want to get into the whole baseball thing, but for years, baseball never wanted to change. Like, oh, this is just the way you do it. It's America's pastime. No, it ain't. No, it's not. Baseball is not America's pastime anymore. past something else. Not everybody's
But
entertainment.
it's changed over the years too. Baseball certainly
Just
has.
recently, right?
Well, recently, but in the past.
In the past, but the pitch clock, that kind of helps. The wider bases kind of helps. But those little things that I'm glad baseball is doing, this is what NFL has been doing for the last 15
Because
years.
football is a struggle for territory. I mean, it's fundamentally different than any other sport, right? It's that you're struggling to gain ground and keep it. It's like war.
It is, but it's captured all of our attention. Remember back in the day, in the 80s, 70s, 80s, the heavyweight champion was probably the most known person in the United States.
Yep.
You ready for this? If you're listening, who's the heavyweight champion
I
right
have
now?
no idea.
Hey, bingo. See you guys.
G. Scott, 9
Thanks,
o'clock
G.
with Ursula Roy Teen.